We're just about set for the opening kick of the second half. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. It's taken to the 26. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Line, ready? Gun. Got.
Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Logan Wilson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase finding the end zone yet again. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Fielded at about the 28. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the... And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Trey Hendrickson, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
It's now 3rd down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Gets past one man. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals take over, 1st and 10.
On 2, ready? Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow flushed out right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase finding the end zone yet again. And the Bengals just continue to roll. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
And that flag accepted. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here we go.
In motion right is Davis. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Great job. Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. And Lawrence now going to move him around. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence will throw. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll look to Etienne to start things out. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Draw play, Etienne. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Bengals are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Logan Wilson in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. That's pulled in at the 32. Oh, nice move. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
On 2. Let's get set. 11. Stop.
Now Burrow steps away. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Lawrence to throw. And they'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL.